Just thought I'd do something, put a little content on this channel, or at least a live stream. I don't really expect anybody to show up for it. That's okay. Nikki is just such a sweet, sweet dog. Thought it'd be nice to have for her to have her own background. So, um, let's see. She tickles me a lot of the time. You know, although sometimes, I think she might. I don't know. Any thoughts on anybody from anybody on whether or not you just ought to leave plenty of food or just feed her once, twice a day? I try to feed her twice a day. After all, if she's hungry, I'm gonna let her eat. Uh, I don't want her to be hungry. So sometimes if she starts chewing on stuff, I'll throw some food in there just in case she's hungry. Anyhow, I guess I could talk about what we're going to be doing this Saturday. Saturday, I think what we're going to do is go through and on the Chit Chat Chew the Fat program on my Belt Loop 29 channel. I think I'll go through and talk about what I think makes, on what I think on how to do YouTube, how to go through and what is that? Right back here. Is that? Oh, that's just the background. Sometimes that tech, throws me off a little bit. But chances are, if you're here, you came to see Nikki, and I don't blame you. She's a little sleepy right now. She's one of the sweetest dogs I've ever seen. She, you know, she don't get too much of a twist over anything. Although if you have treats out, yeah, she gonna pay them her undivided attention. Sometimes we trade kisses. I'll kiss her on the cheek, then she'll start licking me. Of course, I got to turn my head. I don't want kisses on my mouth, you know. But I'm fine with them on my cheek or my chin. I don't even mind if she, uh, like licks, gives me kisses on her nose. She's sweet. And hey, Rebecca, what's going on, my sister from another mother? We just kind of chilling today. I wanted to do something, and well, I didn't feel like working on a couple videos I still have left to do. You can get drained on stuff like that. I was just talking about Saturday night's program, Chit Chat Chew the Fat. I'm thinking about doing a how-to thing, or what I think is the best way um, how to YouTube, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it's a crazy yard right now in my car. Crazy yarn, maybe? Probably. Cool. In your car, huh? You must be out and about, waiting on something. It would be my guess. If I find myself doing much in the car, I got a good reason for being in the truck. But well, I just thought I'd talk about, on Saturday I'm going to talk a little bit about shorts and longer form, and really what I think about how to make a like an evergreen video, or something that will be play fairly regular. At least that's my plan. Sometimes Nikki has trouble finding a comfortable spot, and so she'll switch back and forth. But we've got to where we let her sleep with us, and she's okay on the food truck to get here. so I can pick up food for my family and 2 other friends. Very cool. That is one thing that I love about you. You care a lot about other people. You're a very compassionate person. I see that. And I'm thankful to have you as a friend. And as you already know, you were my very third co-host or third guest on my channel. I appreciate it. But I've been working on the Cute Critters channel a little bit, and starting to do some more stuff on food, how to cook, or experiments with cooking, I guess. That reminds me, I still got that. I still have some chocolate covered bacon in there. I'm gonna have to give me some of that in a little bit before I go to work. The I also got some chocolate covered Oreos in there, Oreo thins. I should be working on those videos. But again, when it comes to the other channels, like Belt Loop 29 Can Cook, Belt Loop 29 Cute Critters, Belt Loop 29 Gardening, you know, they don't get as much of my focus as the my main channel does. So anyhow, I just thought this would be a good opportunity to have a big picture of Nicole on here. I wasn't planning on being on here long, but I do love critters, puppies. I like some cats. I know Freedom Frog here has a really neat cat named Ash, and I know you've got some nice cats. Although it does concern me a little bit when they go through and extend their nails into you. I don't, I'm not a big fan of getting scratched up. I hear that can give you cat scratch fever, but I don't know. Anyhow, um, I I have asked Tammy to go through. I guess that has nothing to do with Cute Critters, but I have asked her to go through and mix me up some seed starting mix for the gardening channel, so I can start some more tomatoes and peppers. Besides, it's time to do that anyhow. I've got about 12 different pepper plants here uh, in the house. I really need to take them outside. I may do that before I go to work. If I do that, I'm gonna have to do that shortly though, because it's gonna take a few minutes to get them outside. Uh, I guess I just wanted to come on and say, hey, put something up on my Belt Loop 29 Cute Critters page. Thanks for coming in, Miss Rebecca. I reckon I'm gonna call it for the moment. Just well, I really ain't got a whole lot to say. Kind of weird me not having. Well, see, the problem as I see it is talking about critters. Well, I've got a critter here, my puppy, and she's getting big. But how much talking can you do about animals? I don't know. Most of my thinking bops from jumps from one spot to another anyhow. But anyhow, thank you for coming in, Miss Rebecca. I'll stick around for just a few seconds more, so I can, I guess put this on 10 minutes even. And you too. Well, I hope that yarn gets straightened out. And I hope you make some wonderful hats with it. I know you will. But anyhow, thank you for coming in, and I'll be seeing you. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. I know you hadn't been feeling well, but hopefully we'll see you tonight in the Good Cop Bad Dog show. It will be on my channel tonight. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it. You have a blessed day. If you watch this, have a good one.